Hey everybody. These beautiful fish we are looking at right now are my Congo Tetras, and these are the males. And I currently have 4 females and 3 males in the tank. But today I went down to my fish store, my good fish store, and I picked up 4 more males. So I'm going to have 7 males to 4 females. And pretty soon we should be having some really fantastic displays here in the tank. But on the way back from the fish store, I got to thinking, and I just started shaking my head at myself because I did something recently that I really just can't believe I did. Like, I really can't believe I did this. And that's what I was thinking to myself, like, God, I can't believe I did that. I think it's worth me shooting a video to talk about me doing that. I actually didn't lose anything. No harm came of what I did. But what I did was, a few weeks ago, I went down to my local fish store and I picked up, what did I pick up? 6 Congo Tetras. And it was 4 males and 2 females. Or something like that. I don't remember the exact ratio, but whatever. I brought these Congo Tetras home. Now, the thing I can't believe I did was I brought them home from a tank that had a very clearly sick fish in it. It was a dwarf gourami whose scales were falling off of it. Its eyes were cloudy. It was swimming funny. It was a very disturbing looking fish, and it was swimming around in the same holding tank that had all of the Congo Tetras in it. And I actually took Congo Tetras out of that tank and I brought them home. And the unbelievable part is I put them right in this tank without quarantining them. Yes, you heard me correctly. I brought home Congo Tetras from a tank that had a known, visibly infected fish in it, and I brought them home and I put them straight in this tank without quarantining them. And again, I just, I was thinking about that today, and I'm thinking, God, I just cannot believe I did that. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory of why I did that. And all it's going to prove is that I'm human, and that's the point of this whole video. This is going to be another video for you beginner fish keeper who are too hard on yourself and beat yourself up for doing dumb things. I often get given more credit than I think I deserve as far as how much skill level I've got and experience and so on and so forth. I really don't have as much as people seem to think I do. I've been keeping fish for about 4 years now, 3 seriously, I would say. And that's about it. And I'm still, I've got my own foibles as a human. I've talked before about tank personality and why I keep tanks that are a little more on the flexible side. And it's because I still do these very human and impulsive things. So I was looking for Congo Tetras. I knew I needed them. I knew I wanted to bolster the school that was in this tank already. So I called my fish store. I talked to somebody down there. They said, yeah, we got Congos. Come on down. So I drove all the way down there. It's an hour drive without traffic. So I don't know how long it took me on that day, but I spent a long time driving down there. And when I got there, I found that they did indeed have Congo Tetras, but they were in this tank that had these that infected gourami in it. So what was I supposed to do? Turn around and drive all the way home without my Congo Tetras that I had been wanting for so many weeks while I waited patiently for them to get some in, and etc., etc.? And I had money in my pocket, burning a hole there, and I did the impulsive, stupid thing. And again, I'm, saying stupid that's maybe a harsh word. I did the impulsive thing, I did the human thing, and I just said I'll take them. I looked at the fish very carefully. They showed no signs of illness or anything. I just, I convinced myself that everything will be fine. Or it's just ick, or who knows, whatever. I don't know what I convinced myself of, but I brought those fish home, and at the time I did not have a quarantine tank set up, and I just said it'll be fine, and I put them in the tank, and within 24 hours I noticed my first of the new Congos was starting to swim around a little funny and look a little off, so I started really paying attention, and within about 12 more hours, I noticed the eyes getting cloudy. One eye started bugging out of its head. It was very clearly swimming sideways. And so I removed it from the tank and euthanized it. Called my friend down at the fish store and said, look, I've already had one die. I've got another one that already looks like it's swimming funny. He basically told me to go ahead and just keep a head count of all the ones I lost, and he'd take care of them for me. And so I did. I lost 4 of them. 2 survived. I have 2 females got added to the 2 females I already had. So I now have 4 females. And then 4 of the other ones died. And fortunately, nothing came of it. Like I said, I didn't lose any fish. Nobody got sick. None of my other fish got infected. Now, is it possible that I've put something in this tank that's lying dormant and may wreak havoc down the road? That's possible. But all I can say is, as of now, no other fish showed any signs of any kind of illness whatsoever. All 4 fish that died within a 24-hour period of each other, all of which was in 36 hours or so of me getting them. And then none of the other 2 just never showed any signs of any kind of illness whatsoever, and neither is anybody else in the tank. So that was a couple weeks ago, and everything is, pretty much normal since then. So I waited, and finally everything fell into place. I was able to get back down there today. I took my dead fish with me. My friend was there. He, gave me the exchange for the new ones, and I now have 4 Congo Tetras swimming around very safely in that quarantine tank. That is on the bottom. This is my brackish tank up here on top. I did just get a brand new light on this, thanks to one of my very generous viewers. So that will be some video coming up here in the very near future too. I want to do a little preview for that. Very, very good looking light on there. So we'll get into that in the future. But the tank below it is my quarantine. There's nothing really to look at. I just got 4 young Congo Tetras swimming around there. I'm going to leave them there for a week or 2. Make sure everything's fine with them, and if it is, they will be moving over here to their permanent home in my 125. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I said long ago that this channel was not necessarily going to be a how to do things channel. It was going to be a how I do things channel, and I said I would just share my journey with you. I would share my mistakes, I would share my successes, the dumb questions that I ask, the things I experiment with and want to learn about. You're all just coming along for the ride with me, and this is part of it. I'm not going to lie about doing dumb stuff like that. I've been keeping fish for years, and yet I still brought home fish from an infected tank and put them right in this big, beautiful, fabulous, brand new tank I set up without quarantining them, taking the risk. So, if you've done something like that, don't beat yourself up for it. Don't call yourself a big dummy head or whatever other harsh names you have for yourself. We're all human, we make those impulsive decisions. All I can say is that I'll try better next time, and I'll take a moment. I'll remember shooting this video next time I want to impulsively buy a fish, and I'll ask myself, do you want to shoot another one of those videos? So, that's all part of my process and part of everybody's process, hopefully. Like I said, I would share the good with the bad. You're getting it all with my channel. So that was my little video. I hope that counted for something for somebody. Again, just really don't stress yourself out. We are supposed to be enjoying this hobby. We're all supposed to be enjoying it together and sharing it. And that's what this is all about. So hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you're not already. Don't know what I was going to say there. But thanks for watching this one. And I'll see you real soon on the next one.